What's up, guys? My name is Brenner. Welcome to my channel. This is Mr. Liquor Sipper, and today we will be going over, is Clyde Mays worth the money in your pocket? Stay tuned. Let's find out. Liquor Sipper. Hanging out with Mr. Liquor Sipper. We sippin'. Oh, hey guys, what's up? So today we're gonna be going over Clyde Mays. This Clyde Mays is a very small bottle, and believe it or not, since I did take that hiatus, it was unintentional. Didn't even know that it was actually gonna happen. I've actually been holding on to this along with two other small bottles that I purchased over at Total Wine in a little box, because I had never actually heard of Clyde Mays before. So remember, you know, this is a newbie channel for whiskey. So for those of you that are out there that are seasoned veterans and have been sipping for years, I personally have never heard of Clyde Mays. So when I saw it, I thought it was pretty cool. And I was interested in giving it a shot and see. So maybe you guys have or have not tasted this. Sometimes it's cool just to compare and contrast as far as where your interest lies, and maybe they do or do not align with others. Which more often than not, I feel like you kind of fall into two separate categories most of the time when it comes to bourbon. Some people like the sweeter stuff and some people like the harsh stuff. As far as like there's a smoke wagon, and I'm not too keen on the smoke, neither am I too keen on Willet. You guys didn't get to see me sip on Willet or even do a review about it. I did do my own personal review. I personally am not a big fan of Willet, but if you guys are interested in stuff that tastes very, I guess it has a Christmas kind of taste. If you like things that are piney, my God, that stuff is like as piney as you get, borderline crisp pine. So I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the crisp pines, if you will. So if you like piney stuff though, go ahead and prick your tongue on that stuff, and you may enjoy it. It's just not personally for me. Now back to the Clyde Mays. So this is the Clyde Mays straight bourbon whiskey. You have Clyde Mays, it's been around for over 70 years. It came around in 1946, and it's prided on being that Alabama style whiskey. Again, this is straight bourbon whiskey. It is a 92 proof and a 46% alcohol. It's aged, I believe, according to the Clyde Mays website, which I don't know why they would do this, but it's between 4 and 5 years. I personally, I mean, you got to stick to a ratio. To me, I'm becoming more and more a purist. I feel like you need to stick to an age group. So, you know, this could be, for all I know, this could be a 5-year or it could be 4-year. And to me, there is a differentiation, and you gotta kind of know these things. That's the only thing. That being said, me going to their website, for anyone that hasn't gone to the Clyde Mays website, is easily understandable. I love the layout of it. It kind of reminds me of something similar to the little lounge I got going on here. It looks very elegant, looks very classy. It's, like I said, it's easy to navigate and easy to understand, and they also obviously give you the option to purchase some of these bourbons online. So without further ado, I'd like to say that this is an award-winning whiskey, and I believe this had a 94 point rating for the whiskey from Wine Enthusiasts, and then it also received a gold award for New York World Wine and Spirits Competition, and then in 2016 it had the Ultimate Spirits Competition. I wouldn't say it won all of these, but it had high marks in all of these. So this is not a whiskey that would particularly be like, it's not top notch either, and it's not anything that's like your typical run of the mill. So as far as these bottles, they run you about 45, not this bottle, that would be absolutely ridiculous, but the actual size normal typical bottle that you would get. But this little handle is, let's see, does it say how many ounces this little guy is? You know, I don't know, but hopefully it's enough to do what I would like it to do, which is cover my taste buds in Clyde Mays, if you know what I mean. That's weird. Very odd. Okay, So like I said, so it does have high stakes. It has been has high markings on it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna take this motherfucker to the top. And as you just heard, everything that I do on this channel is fresh, straight, brand new, first time reaction. I don't make any of this up. For all I know, this could be crap. So we're gonna go ahead, do roughly a little pour there, okay? I like to have a little bit of ice in mine. It helps, for those that don't know, the little bit of ice, you pour a little bit of the whiskey in there. It helps kind of wake it up, if you will. You know, there's some sleeping scents, there's some sleeping tastes that are in there. The ice that's slightly melted can assist you with gathering and tasting a little bit more of those elements instead of drinking it 100% completely neat, which, again, I'm becoming more and more of a purist, but I don't have that 80-year-old man tongue yet. You know, the beard is just now blossoming, and I'm still aging, and my taste buds are still maturing for this kind of stuff. So, without further ado, we're gonna smell this 4 or 5 year, roughly aged bourbon. Nosing for newbies! Now, straight off the top, it smells like used condoms from a 1970s orgy. I also get elements of a fresh alien anal probe, with also a weird lackluster of used pack of Depends. It also smells like Rudolph's dick. Oh, God. Ooh, why would you make this? This also smells like Santa Claus's Fremunda cheese after a long flight all the way around the world and back to good old North Pole, where his wife will go pole dancing. And also smells like a full Santa Claus's red fat sack. It's coming off a little sexual today, aren't we? So, all in all, this is a very sexual smelling, oddly curated bourbon we have here. But now let's go to the real nose. The appearance comes off as a rich crimson tide color. Obviously, you know, there's not a huge differentiation between a lot of these bourbons here. They all sort of seem like honeyish if you look at them as far as the color. And now, so we get a soft, sweet brown sugar smell. I get some, for me, I can taste, it's like a crumble, like a baked apricot, strawberry, nutmeg, and then it's like I can actually smell the crust of the pie itself. Let's go ahead and go to the palate. And that tastes like shit! Okay, no it doesn't. Alright, so that's, to me this is actually, strikes me as a more of a holiday type thing, because that nutmeg to me is very heavy. Get a lot of pecan in it as well, some spice, some leathery taste, and the flavor itself, I feel like it kind of sits with you. So it's a long-lasting taste that you're getting, I think, throughout this bourbon here. For me, I put 4 ice cubes in this and let it melt, probably a little too much, so it is kind of watering it down, but I think it's breaking down elements a little bit easier for me to taste as far as those notes that I was talking about. I do get a little bit of a it's almost like there's a peach cobbler-ish taste. It's not at the beginning, it's more in the middle here, and then at that tail end is where you start tasting a lot of that nutmeg. As far as is this worth your money? Absolutely. Like I said, I feel like this is something that really fits in, which is coincidental, because like I said, I bought this Clyde Mays, I want to say, man, April I think it was March or April time frame, something like that. May have even been before that. But like I said, coincidentally, it sits like perfectly right in with the holiday season. So if you're trying to get something that really fits with that holiday taste, maybe you just want to throw this into some good old, I don't know, anything really. Just lost my train of thought, so pardon me. Yeah, it's overall it's a good bourbon, and please forgive me as I am coming back into my own and getting back into talking to the camera as if it's my best friend. And that, my friend, if you have never done any videos or YouTube and such, it's weird. Also, so for the past year, I've been working on my clothing brand. It's called Prevail and Conquer Clothing Company. It's an empowering company. We do all types of things. If you're into skateboarding, if you are into tattoos, motorcycles, stuff of that nature, obviously bourbon and cigars, you know, these are the things that we are into. We also go live on Prevail and Conquer _ on Instagram every Wednesday at 7 p.m. So if you guys want to hit us up on there, it's something that I would love to include into this brand as well, as far as Mr. Liquor is concerned. And we're working on combining a lot of these things that I've been working on for the past 2 years or so behind the scenes. So if you guys are interested, I did want to put out there that we have a lot of designs from the beginning of 2021 all the way through now. All those designs, for the most part, minus, you know, maybe your twosies and threesies that we have online there, they will be removed from the website. So we're only gonna have a few things left. So December 31st, all that stuff's gonna be gone, and we're gonna start fresh, brand new. So all those designs and stuff that we have, all of our inventory that we have right now is exclusive to 2021, and we're moving on to 2022. It's going to be a great year. I look forward to hanging out with you guys. If you haven't, like I said already, I appreciate everything you guys have done and for sticking it out with me. And you know, just please sip on that like button and hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell, as they say, because it helps out the algorithm and helps people find people like myself within this whiskey bourbon. Oh, I also wanted to say thank you to the guy that put me down there for one of the top 80 bourbon / whiskey channels on YouTube. They ranked us number 56, and I only have 24 videos. This will be, I think, 20. I just filmed another one, so that was 25. This will be 26, something like that. So I appreciate the great reviews and the great feedback, and I will catch you guys next time on Mr. Liquor Sipper. Cheers, keep on sipping.